Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the Cryptoverse. Today, we're going to talk about Ethereum and discuss its potential path to new all-time highs. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the sale on Into the Cryptoverse Premium at intothecryptoverse.com. It's very easy to fall for a lot of mind games and to think that the market is doing something because of some news event, right? But I will remind you, right? And I said this probably every single day for the last several weeks. There's always a narrative to justify every single bull market why Ethereum returns to its bull market support band around this time in the cycle. It always happens. There's always a narrative. No one here remembers what the narrative was probably for the 2017 drop. No one remembers the narrative for the 2021 drop. And my guess is in a few years, no one's going to remember the narrative that caused Ethereum to get this drop as well. It's very recent in our minds. And so at the current time, it feels more real and obvious of like, oh, this is the reason why. But in a few weeks, if Ethereum is at new all-time highs, no one's going to really care anymore about that. So what we said, to just follow through what we said, and we have been steadfast on this view, anyone who's followed along, was Ethereum would go to its regression band, go home, and after that rally to new all-time highs. On the first high, it would get rejected. We would see Ethereum drop 30%. I use that exact number, 30%. And after the 30% drop, Ethereum would then rally above $5,000. Now, listen, the market will humble everyone, including me. I've had a pretty good run recently, and it can certainly lead to inflated egos, right? If you have a lot of good calls in a short period of time, it's hard. We're all human. It's hard for it to not affect your ego, and confidence will then grow. Like your confidence in your prediction will just continue to grow because you keep seeing everything play out and you're like, well, this is what I thought. Therefore, if A, then B, the next thing after the 30% drop is a new all-time high. So for me, I can't I recognize that, right? Like I know that at some point the market will humble me. I know I'm going to get wrecked at some point. If you're in crypto long enough, you're going to get wrecked, right? A lot of people got wrecked on Friday. But here's the thing. While I know that, and I'm very self-aware of it, I still think that Ethereum's going to go to a new high. Now listen, if I'm wrong, I will come on here and I will make a video the minute I think I'm wrong. And the minute I think I'm wrong would be if Bitcoin gets weekly closes below 100K, right? Below the 50-week moving average. I will come out here and admit I'm wrong. But I don't think I am. Like, I think Ethereum will go to a new all-time high. And it's already recovered. I mean, it's already back up to $4,100. The weekly close. You guys remember when I said when Ethereum goes to 3,500, it's just going to be a wick? There it is. There's your wick. So I think the journey for Ethereum to new all-time highs is starting. And that doesn't mean it won't drop at all again before then. It very well could. But I got to stick with what I think is the most likely outcome. And, you know, a lot of people have given me a hard time for being deterministic about a lot of things, but it's played out, right? It's played out. So we're going to keep this video short. I think Ethereum's going to go to new all-time highs. That was my base case after the 30% drop. The minimum target that I am looking for is 5,300. I've explained that in prior videos, so I'm not going to explain it again now. Maybe in a future one. I just want this to be a shorter video. I'm looking for a move up to 5,300 and then reassess. That's it. 5,300 and then reassess. That's what I want to see happen. That's what I think's going to happen. And I think it could happen in the not so distant future, because if the 4-year cycle it remains intact, then we're running out of time. One thing that I think people should consider about the capitulation that we had on Friday is that for Ethereum, that was almost the best thing that could have happened. Because the other view was like, well, what happens if it just keeps on bleeding until it catches up? Now, it had the wick down, right? It had the wick down, and I gotta feel like that's good enough. And so I think, like, what if we just shoot back up and we blink and Ethereum's at $5,000? I think it's gonna happen relatively soon. Look for Ethereum to head to 5K. I'll let you know if I'm wrong. Those are my views. Hopefully this is not where the streak ends and I go down on a blaze of glory, thinking I was gonna be right about it. But that's my view. Gonna have to, see if it works out, and we'll take it one day at a time, right? We'll take it one day at a time. I do think the cycle will be ending soon, within the next, before the end of the year. So I don't think we have that much longer. But I do think that there are some pieces of the puzzle that have not yet been completed. I think one of those pieces is Ethereum breaking through $5,000. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and check out the sale on Into the Cryptoverse Premium at intothecryptoverse.com. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.